Hey, you're welcome, man. Very welcome. So I'm gonna try the attention detail roster. Haven't played with it yet with this with the new sliders, so we're gonna see. No changes have been made. What's going on, fellas? What's going on? So I literally started at a new franchise, same team. Made them the Sonics again, just with the attention to detail roster, and we're just gonna see how they play with my sliders straight up. So shooting could be kind of weird. I kind of expect it to be because typically with his roster, with my sliders, I gotta buff shooting a little bit. So we'll see. That's what I'm expecting though. Uh, Good D. He edits all the players. Shoot, supposed to go to mid. He edits the attention detail, so he redoes all the players' equipment. He tweaks tendencies, attributes. He does a lot of really, really good stuff, honestly. He's been doing it for a few years. His name's Celtic over on Operation Sports. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I fully expect that some tweaks would need to be made, potentially game speed. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. You gotta start in my league. Yeah, it's just what you prefer. You know what I mean? Like I still have my other franchise with 2K rosters that I just spread out, but his roster is always really good. The best part about it is obviously the ratings spread. Like he really does a good job spread out the ratings, but all the other stuff too is just phenomenal. And a lot of people always ask about it, but I gotta make sliders for the 2K roster for people that are on different console. Let's go. So this is my first time really playing with his roster. That's funny, man. That's hilarious. I don't know. I don't know how many people actually know about his roster. So that was kind of interesting. There we go. I want to do a lot of shooting. I'm not necessarily going to play 100% to win. Play more just to test to see how everything translates. Oh, that's not where I threw it. That's not where I threw it either. Okay. Oh, he missed it. No, I'm not working on sliders for it. Nope. Basically, I'm just checking to see how it is, and if people want my opinion on it, that's fine. But I, I kind of want to like play and enjoy something for once. So I'm not gonna work on sliders specifically for his. I don't know. He just wanted to go team up. He wanted just to have his own super team. Just all the NBA players, man, they're so crybabies, man. Just demand trades here, demand trades there. Team up with other people here. I miss like the 90s and early 2000s NBA.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. He was definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up. Mitchell, the pass to Favors. It doesn't go for him. Good
I'm
work
also
defensively
curious
by
how fouls
Robinson.
are with
No
his
hurry on
roster. I like
Reddish.
to see if that's
He loves
improved
to
at all.
run his offense a lot. I looked at it both ends of the table. He had a great
Ooh,
year
good
as a
steal.
rookie. Defensively, he should be a solid defender for many years to come. There's a screen by Favors.
Kyrie's just mentally
Outside
just
Bogdanovich.
checked out, man.
Ooh, he's looking comfortable now.
Wow.
3 for 3. Don't forget,
Wish
along
we
with
get
the
some
steal,
contact though, so
Bogdanovich
they
brings size
get
to
some
the
free
wing
throws.
position. Boy, looking at Reddish and his defense, man, he has all the tools you want, Smitty. You know, Brian, he stands at 6'8" with great lateral quickness. Cam is very hard to get around on the perimeter. And he could and should improve as he
He
learns the
left the
nuances of
country?
the NBA. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
I thought he was quarantining.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. And
Okay, hey,
misses.
fouls.
While in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Good sign.
With the skill and impact Mitchell had in the playoffs, it's hard to not call him elite at this point in his career. He was everything you need
Yeah,
from a
I'm fine
defensive
with two.
performance.
It's this whole super team three thing. You know what I mean? You think about like all the dynamic duos, even if they didn't win titles,
Both
man.
good
Like
from the line that time.
dynamic
And
duos
the way
was,
Mitchell performed
you know,
last
what was
playoffs, man, it's
special
hard to
about the NBA.
argue
Now you
against
got
his
these
standard.
dynamic
Mitchell was
trios.
scoring as well
I
as
hate it.
anyone in the league. Eventually, he ran out of gas, and that's the next step for his game. Being able to have incredible scoring outbursts for longer durations of the season. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Conley finds Bogdanovich. It's tipped, and it's out of
Ooh, let's go,
bounds.
good D.
Last touch by
I mean, you just think about
Bogdanovich.
some of the really strong duos, man. Like obviously Jordan and Pippen, but then you had, you know, Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. You had Stockton and
The
Malone.
Supersonics have
You
gone
had
3 of 8 to get
Drexler and
things underway.
Hakeem.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, yeah, the
Starting
original Big Three,
September
man,
8th,
just ruined.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
That
showing
was what
another
started
story.
everything, you know.
Take the hit and
Shaq and Kobe, another duo.
here's Favors. Now quiet so far offensively.
Wow, good hit.
His first points of the game. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. Seattle shooting 44% to start this ball game.
Shaq and Penny too.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped.
Good help
For a Bucks
defense.
fan of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection. Just 3 to shoot. Dort shot is
Woo!
good. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in. The Jazz have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, David Robinson and Tim Duncan. That was another one. Patrick Ewing and
Three-pointer.
Allen Houston.
It's hauled in by Reddish. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Pass to Pokusevski.
Is he really getting fined that much? That's
Here's Reddish.
insane.
Offensive rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Robinson.
I was gonna reward you with the post up, then
Outside
he.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. And he got the whistle on the way out.
Yeah, 500K seems like a lot.
Time for a pair.
Like every game. You sure it's not $50,000 a game?
It temporarily prevented the points.
He makes like 25 million a year, so.
And the free throw is
Like,
good. Now leading by 1.
first take, well, wouldn't be the first time.
And he makes both free throws.
That's insane if he's really missing that amount of money.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Favors.
Well, 2 games is $1 million,
Now here's
so
Mitchell.
I mean, if he's missed, like you said, 8 games, it's $4 million
Maldo
already.
grabs a miss. Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result. Here's Paisley from downtown.
Ah,
Rebound by Bogdanovich. Utah's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's Niang. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit. Seattle has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Muscala, defended by
good
Bogdanovich.
play.
And Muscala gets it to go. Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point. Utah
Oh,
trailing
I
by
don't feel bad for
11.
him either.
They're
Not at
searching
all.
for a way to score. Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Here's Favors. Pass to Bogdanovich. Will it go?
Wow, he's wide open.
Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 10 points. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side Herder. Takes the
That's
three.
wet. That's wet.
And
Let's
that
go.
comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, what's crazy is he left Cleveland
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his
because he
third
didn't
assist
want to be
tonight.
LeBron's sidekick. Goes to
And the Jazz have got 6 of
Boston
14
where he's the man.
assists.
Wasn't good enough.
Mitchell
So then he goes
finds
to now he's teamed up with Durant where he's Robin to Batman, and now he's someone said now he's Alfred. Oh yeah, I love football, man. I'm a Packers fan, die hard.
Mitchell trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him. Outside Herder, inside. Fades. Shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. No question who's in control of the board so far.
Yeah, I'm a huge Packers fan. That should be a foul. Let him go to the free throw line.
And he lays it in.
2K's got to fix this, man.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that. Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of
Man, I'm from North Dakota. It's either Vikings or Packers. Dude, we could be playing the freaking Jets or the Jaguars on Sunday, and I'd be nervous.
They've gone 7 of 16 so far.
That's just kind of
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
what being a Packers fan is all about. Is you have really good teams
Down low.
and then underperform.
And
Nice
that's
move.
good. Mitchell. And now a 3-point Utah lead. More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too. Pass to Maladon. Shot to
Please, let's go. Good hit. So I'm actually gonna sit here and say so far the shooting seems fine. I thought for sure shooting would need to be adjusted, but I mean, so far it's
54 seconds left in the opening quarter. Seattle has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander.
where we're going here. Player movement might need some tweaks for sure.
Pass to Harrison. Hey, from beyond the arc. Gets it to drop. Down 2 of 4. 24
You're having the hardest time finding sliders for what, Jordan? Can you repeat that? Which game?
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Here's Muscala. By Harrison.
It got cut off on my screen.
Look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. Here's Mitchell.
No.
And a jumper from the wing offline. And still close.
NBA, have you tried mine?
Jazz out in front, leading by 3. And we
So
get more NBA
let's look at the
action
actual.
on 2K
I'm
Sports
curious what
coming your way after
the
break.
shot percentages were. Obviously, one quarter doesn't dictate anything,
Always interesting to hear from.
but I'm just curious. Whoops. 42 and 48. So far good, other than free throws, right?
Recently spoke-
We'll see if it balances out a little bit.
No, Mitchell's gonna be right in
You blew out the CPU. Which ones are you on? Next gen or current gen?
everything else he does. He's a
Yo, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it.
Through the first quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think? Well,
Foul.
really
Thank God.
loving their activity.
Next gen.
Contesting shots,
You play on
making
broadcast, real play percentage.
exceptional
You did everything
throws.
right, like everything I'm doing right here.
He's already having an impact
Oh,
on
was it
the
in play now or
advantage.
was it in
To
franchise?
think twice. They got Kevin Herter.
Did you have the
He's
58
out
game
there with
speed?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Baisley in at the
Yo,
four.
thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews
Okay.
helped him lock it
Play more than one game.
Ingles,
You know,
he's checking for
Sixers.
Houston.
They're a good team.
Will
So,
be a
I
guy
mean, just
who
because you
knows
blow out one
what
team
he
doesn't
saw in
mean
college because of Michael Jordan.
that's going to happen all the
Mitchell
time,
has
you
been
know?
doing his best MJ impression ever since he entered the league. Just 5 on the clock.
Random
He
blowouts happen
shoots
all the
from the
time. I
arc
mean,
and takes the
the
look he's
Lakers
comfortable with.
beat
Can
the
Reddish
70,
find the
what was it,
mid-range?
73 and 9 Warriors. They smacked them, blew them out.
To the GOAT.
And they were like one of the worst teams in the league that year.
Mitchell can take over a game, Graham. And I really love
Typically,
that
I'd say
about him.
give it at least 5
With
games.
drives, with free ball, and of course in transition. Now, once Mitchell gets on the roll, he's almost
The Sixers are good.
he's been
They
used
got
to
a
this
really
point
good team. I mean, they're a championship contenders. So, and who'd you play too? You know, that's another thing.
Mitchell with the ball. He's got 7.
And
In as many quarters,
you blew out the CPU. So,
stays aggressive. The Jazz
um,
making a switch here.
what do you think was like your advantage, or like where did they struggle? You know, because it is treated more like a base because everyone's skill level is different. You played the Bucks. Oh, very good team. But at the same time, they're kind of easy to play against in 2K because you just pack the paint against Giannis. You know,
His first shot. Trying to take advantage of soft defense.
man, I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl. I'm a Packers fan, so obviously, if we get there, I'd want us to win.
Here's Reddish. 27 points his last game.
Oh, don't fade. Ah, they couldn't keep up with your. Okay. So I mean, you can if you play a couple more games and you continue to.
Harrison, no good. For Seattle, they've gone 2
Any update for? Nah, I I don't have the game in for current gen no more.
Up top, Robinson. Pass to Reddish.
I mean, I'm not gonna download current gen. Come on, Herder, come off. There you go.
Here's Herter. For 3.
That's wet. Ah, I missed it.
And Conley grabs the miss.
Nah, no update for current gen. Kind of.
Into the lane.
That was a nice move.
His first attempt.
That was a really nice move.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up. Now here's Herter.
Good take.
2 for 4 in this game. Already 7 lead changes.
Yeah, you can't go back. Once you play next gen, 2K or Madden, you just can't go back. The graphics, the just everything.
Here he goes.
Oh, good D. Okay.
The whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws.
Yes, I do have Madden sliders. I haven't updated them in like a month.
Role player for this team, Graham.
Just waiting for some patches, but
In order to be an X factor.
shit's. I mean, people on my Operation Sports thread haven't said that
Can be a little passive
any patches have
looking for his own shot. And certainly
messed up the
hasn't
gameplay or anything.
established
So
himself yet as a defensive player. So you really want him to
I literally finished Madden sliders and played a little bit, streamed some of my franchise, and I started working on 2K stuff just because I was behind.
Kevin Herter projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free
And so now I just finished, my last 2K slit just the other day, and so I have a video on him, my man. Video on my channel.
top. Robinson, pass to Herter.
And then on Operation Sports, too.
Here's Pokusevski. Fader
Oh my god, good defense.
and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Next gen, 2K is better for sure, just because there's just way more going on. Way more attention, like way more you can do, way more
Here's Harrison.
uh,
8 points in his last time out.
realism, better commentary, better immersion.
Hey, expanding his range. Second chance effort.
Oh, wow, that's new. That was a cool little swipe.
Pass to Maladon.
Yeah, facts. I do enjoy next gen Madden though compared to
To the inside.
that was a good pass. Shoot.
And then Bogdanovich with the counter.
With good scoring
Yeah.
moves and
But next
versatility,
gen Madden is it does play
Bogdanovich
all
can
right.
get himself on a roll.
Here's Reddish. The shot from 20 feet out.
Come on, Cam Reddish.
Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds
Dude
now.
can't hit the broadside of a barn. Scoring
Bogdanovich
has really
outside
slowed down.
Bogdanovich. Three-pointer off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. He worked hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
If man had a good franchise,
Here's Maladon. Puts it up from the high post.
that's all I care
Nobody
about.
hits the jumper. Maladon
Yeah,
with the
stupid
second
animations that dictate gameplay, no new features. Yeah, you're right.
coast to ride.
100%. You just gotta take it for what it is. You know, you get the itch to play football. You just gotta play
Conley passes to Bogdanovich.
it.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
Pass to Maladon. Here's Pokusevski.
Come on, be aggressive.
With the rebound.
I want him to attack. I don't know who that dude out there is. He looks like freaking Zion, number 28.
Now here's Bogdanovich.
Should have been a foul.
Great play by Conley.
See, that's what I don't understand with 2K. That you literally get the foul animation.
They have no answer defensively inside. Here's Reddish. To the left wing. Robinson in the post. He's against Gobert. And he's
Ooh, bailed out.
for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Grant, you played for 4 years at Duke. Nowadays, it's so often one and done. And in a year or two, maybe straight out of high school.
Defense has really stepped up in the second half for both teams.
All 4 years in college nowadays, you're almost penalized for that, which is really weird. But I think when you look back at
What are you guys thinking of how his rosters are playing
high school, implemented
with my sliders? Like, what are you guys noticing?
have the proper resources to handle the influx of young players. But since that
Yeah, I've been a follower of Ryan Moody, man, since he was like 3,000 subscribers. It's been a long time.
these kids adjust and transition from high school or 1 year of college right into the NBA. So I see straight out of high school coming back, and I think the league is better prepared for that when it happens. Yeah, and the G League is a major part of that.
I don't think it'll be like NFL Street. I think, if anything, it'll be more like Blitz. Like Blitz the league. Oh, wow.
Shoots over Robinson. Favors. Shot is good. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Really weird animations there.
Defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Unfortunately, still can't get any fouls.
Do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Herder into the lane.
Oh,
No good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number.
dude, honestly, the yard wasn't bad. Like, the yard's fun. I will say that.
Bogdanovich.
That's one thing that was good. Nice step back.
And falls again. He's now 8 from 12 from the floor.
Yeah, but let's be honest, 2K hits the microtransactions pretty hard too.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence. No question. Way too many
Go in.
possessions for them.
Thank you, Shay.
Come on, target from
It's
range.
really fun. I actually made a video on it.
That shot.
I tried it when it first came out.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
I haven't played it on next gen actually, but it was really fun on current gen.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And he's able to get it
They
back
should have shot like 15 free throws
to
already.
the middle. Here's Niang.
Why am I block? Okay, so the blocking is way too high because everything is getting blocked.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the yard's good. These are my sliders, Steve. These are my sliders for 2K, for 2K roster, but I'm testing them with the ATD attention detail roster. See how they play.
Pass to Harrison. Oh, trying his left from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His inability to make shots.
Missed them.
Team down. That
Ooh.
the bucket. Robinson
It's
got both
Schneid
guys out in
one.
the quarter.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and
I have the sliders uploaded in a video, Steve, and I go over all that, actually, if you're interested. I also have rotation videos. I have everything. I got your My League sliders and setup.
Like what we're seeing
I
from
got you all covered.
Alexander.
you have to make it hard.
No, I'm against one. This is I started a brand because I'm using a different roster. Antonio, I had to start a brand new franchise, and I literally simulated the first game because it's against the Nets, and I said, yeah, no, I'm not playing the Nets on stream. That's not going to be fun.
Mitchell against Gilgis Alexander. Here's Paisley.
No, I don't play either NHL or FIFA. I got football, basketball, and MLB The Show, baseball.
Outside Ingles.
Those are the three that I stick to. Just because that's what I played.
Now Gilgis Alexander defending. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about soccer or hockey. I played them. Soccer, I mean, I played growing up until I was like 10, but not enough to know like no rules or anything.
Seattle has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second.
I'm pretty upset about the fouls.
Outside Gilgis Alexander. And he makes it. Robinson's
So I will say you definitely see some new animations with his roster for sure. User blocking definitely needs to get toned down though, because they block everything.
Back to Mitchell.
Yeah, I run plays. I have the CPU call the plays for me.
One's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists.
It's 58 game speed, Steve.
An explosive guard with a scoring mentality.
And I have movement sliders, of course.
But others.
3 seconds separating the
So if I got NHL, it would be literally to play EASHL. I have a bunch of friends who play it. And EASHL I think would be really fun. But I wouldn't play the franchise mode, I don't think. I couldn't tell you 5 hockey players. If you ask me, I'll give you $1 million to name 5 hockey players. I couldn't do it.
Here's Dort. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 3. And we'll be back.
Yeah, David, this is with the attention to detail roster
Right here on 2K Sports.
Celtic put out on Operation Sports. Just seeing how it works with my sliders.
Sports halftime show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. Crash the offensive boards heavy in the first
This
half.
field goal percentage is really good. Free throws, that's all we're missing is free throws.
How about
You
Shaq?
know,
What did you
get the
think about
CPU.
Utah?
Like I said, they probably should have shot.
Come to them.
This is just, I don't know. He has a thread on Operation Sports. He might have him on PS4 too. I'm not sure. Man, if they would have shot the right amount of free throws, this would be like perfect.
Now for the third quarter to get underway.
But definitely need to tweak blocks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tell you the guy's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Mitchell and Ingles.
Is that ISO play?
There with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
That wasn't the best read.
Utah trailing here.
Rudy Gobert an all-star for the first time last season, and it was well overdue.
Oh, good steal.
Gobert has been one of the best centers in the league, anchoring the Jazz defense and adding to its offensive
Why not?
skill set every year.
Let's go.
Drops in the 3.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Well, the Jazz shooting the rock well at 46%.
So what I do, Jordan, is to make sure I don't do something that becomes like overpowered. Is I have the CPU call my plays for me.
Now Gilgis Alexander defending.
and I just let it run. So as you can see, I'm not calling plays. I'm just letting him call it for me, and then I just do what it tells me to. That way I don't do anything overpowered, and I should get a pretty good variant. So maybe try that next time he plays. Don't call your own plays, like, or call pick and roll every time because it's overpowered. That's what we call cheese in the sim community.
Like you said, putting the balls in his hands, and he's starting to make the right play. He's much quicker passing out of the double teams, starting to see more of them, more decisive with his post
Ooh.
moves.
See, I'm just running the play. Like you see, I'm not holding L1. I'm not calling for pick and roll, pick and fade. Like the only time I'll probably do that is if the play breaks down and I got like 6 or 7 seconds on the shot clock and I need something, and I'll try it.
Here's Gobert. Here's Ingles. Now here's Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
Let's go.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Here's Dort. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Dort. From deep.
See, I'm just running offense.
Rebound.
11 minutes.
Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him. Yeah, they need to string together some shots that
Oh my God, Mitchell Robinson, what are you doing?
Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick and roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Robinson, a screen on Conley. Oh, it's stolen by
Good defense. Yeah, it's too easy. Way too easy to play on 2K Cam. You see everything, so you can anticipate everything way more. Let's go. Is that a block? Charge. Okay. Yeah, real player percentage. Yep. I made the switch this summer, Steve, and I love it. It keeps the game more challenging because you can't just master someone's shot. You can get a guy who's rated in the mid-70s who's just got an easy shot, and you get it down, and you're just going to just destroy with them, despite their ratings. Called you out on that. My bad, man.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
I mean, I used to play on 2K Cam too, but I made the switch like 10 years ago, 2K11. And I love it. It's like watching a game but playing it at the same time. And I found it more challenging and just more enjoyable. And a lot of people that try it, like that stick with it, like it too. And I think real player percentage helps with that because you don't have to worry about the advantage of shooting on 2K Cam versus broadcast cam because you don't have to worry about it. I should have shot that sooner.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helped to not make this personal.
Oh, there's the alley. Here's Maladon. 7 points in the game.
Their defense is, I can't get to the paint where I want to get.
And the foul is called.
Move the two using the broadcast camera. So Richard, basically, treat the sliders like a base. So when you say they get too easy, you gotta break it down a little bit more. Like, what gets too easy? Does scoring get too easy? Does stopping the CPU get too easy? You can look at the comparison. Are you shooting a much higher percentage than them? Are you getting more steals than them? Is it a free throw issue? Like, you identify where you are continually beating the CPU every single game that makes it that you win, and then you can make tweaks. So if you're shooting they're not shooting good, you can raise their consistency, maybe lower yours, things like that.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Oh, good play.
Herder's got 9. Physical D right there, but Herder's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. With the
Dude,
floater.
Antonio, they're extremely whited out. Like, I have to have my HDR turned off, or else this would look way worse.
Outside Herder from behind the arc.
I don't know what it is, but
And it's Utah the other way.
HDR and 2K just does not mix.
Mitchell, the pass to Favors. And here's Mitchell.
Get back there, Muscala.
Out to the wing.
That's wet.
Tries a 3. Harrison, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Pass to Reddish.
No, he's supposed to come around the guy and he got stuck.
Here's Niang.
Yeah, so when you play 2K on Next Gen, you just gotta turn your HDR off.
Outside Mitchell. They set the screen.
Hey, free throws for the CPU. It's about damn time.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
Good on the second one. Here's Reddish.
Okay. I call this play a little too consistently now.
The rebound by Favors. Favors got 4 rebounds now.
I'm gonna call a timeout and tweak the offense.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Now here's Favors. And here's Herder.
Right here. It's just been a lull in second half scoring. We've only scored 10 and 11 points each. It's a little too few. We're gonna switch up my game plan. Get away from freelance. We'll do this.
The visitors with the ball. They lead by 4.
This is a mismatch. Okay.
Here's Pokusevski.
If you would have caught it clean, I think you would have made that.
3. So it'll be
Hey, free throws again?
fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure
That's
he got his
huge.
money's worth on that foul.
And he drops it first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, the Supersonics are shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip.
Okay, 44%. Still, that's.
Pass to
They're just
Beasley.
packing the paint.
Here's Maladon. Checked by Mitchell.
So like, I'm left mid range.
6 to shoot. Looking to win the drought. Gets the 3 ball to go.
So he can hit the step back corner 3, but can't hit a catch and shoot wide open.
D must respect his three-point shot.
Now Mitchell. 12 points for him. Here's Azubuike. Oh, they get a hand on it. On the break.
2 for 2.
And the
Let's
shot
go,
is
Cam. All right, corner.
front of the rim.
This is a 2, but we'll take it.
I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
And so it's Utah with it.
One thing I think I mentioned this already, that I like about this roster so far is the CPU's actually getting some, like having some turnovers.
Mitchell's got 14 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear.
You don't really get a lot of turnovers from the CPU in the 2K default.
Here's Maladon. Checked by Mitchell.
Should have stopped moving.
That good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
That's good.
Niang, that's good.
This is the shot you want to get him an open look from range.
Here's Maladon. Checked by
Who's
Mitchell.
coming off it? All right.
Over to the wing. Here's Reddish.
Little mid-range. Ah.
Too long on the shot. Utah's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half.
That was a good look, too. I like the play call.
Here's Mitchell. And
Right,
there's another one for the Jazz.
right in transition.
He was dominant
It was a
in
good
the
play.
last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Oh, from deep.
Cam again.
Reddish
Ah.
misses.
He's tired.
Got 7
Look at that. That's why.
attempts to go in this half.
And Donovan's doing his dang thing, man. Shoot.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was a good timeout. Fouls addressed. For gameplay? Fouls addressed. For gameplay, that's about it. Anything else I can fix with sliders. It's that easy. Now, franchise is literally progression and aggression, roster inflation. It's bad. I made a video on it. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Share it on social media, please. But yeah, it's bad, and it's a game breaking thing. You literally start up a franchise in 2K, use default 2K rosters, play 5 seasons, and the whole NBA is 80 overalls. Fouls, let's go. That's huge. It's game breaking. Every team's good. There's no cap space. You can't make trades. You have players that are ridiculously talented sit in the free agency pool because you can't sign them, and then the CPU actually gets a better team than you because those really good overall players that are in the free agency will take super small deals to sign with them, but they won't do it for you. So you have teams with like 7, 8, 9 players rated 80 overall. Oh, I was trying to do a step back. Donovan, man. Just pesky. Charge. Block. He was there. All right, so the third quarter, guys, is promising. They're in the bonus. How often do you see that? This has me a little excited.
He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 6 left in the third.
All right, we need something. We've gone too long without a bucket.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley.
I like that. I like how they just shifted like that. That's bucket. Let's go.
Pokusevski gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
He was able to simply lay
I like when I swung the ball across, how they all shifted. That was really nice. Haven't noticed that much.
Outside Ingles.
Oh!
Deflected.
Oh, shoot.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
That was excellent contest. Preventing him from
All right,
making
see what we can get here.
something that's usually automatic.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Pokusevski. Left side.
No, that's not where I'm going with it. Okay. Now what's the play?
Here's Baisley. 5 on the clock.
Huck it.
Rebounded by
Play completely broke down there because it threw it to the wrong person.
Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3.
All right, we got a game.
3 quarters of play. Close one here. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3.
And I'm okay with it being a little bit lower scoring too because the Jazz are a really strong defensive team.
Case Sports.
Is rotations that big of a deal? I mean, do you like having players play properly, the amount and sub at realistic rates, and have your 6 men in the game to finish off the game? I mean, if so, then yeah.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Mitchell Robinson.
That's deep.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is
What?
and it's Dort in the shooting guard position.
Finding a man
That was deep.
Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading
pass. Okay, I like how they've adjusted to that play. Nope, you're not there, Mitch Robertson. Get out of there.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's buckets.
Aggressive night for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Gobert on the high post. Here's Bogdanovich.
Oh, that's a good backdoor play.
Defensively, you can't afford to let it get to the rim that easy. Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I don't know if it impacts that.
Giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Dort. Connects from
To get Mitch Robinson? Okay, yeah, so I literally just did a trade finder, and it was Al Horford and a second-round pick. Like, I did trade finder with my higher difficulty trade, you know, so I wasn't raping the CPU or anything. Ooh, that's awesome. I like that just happened right there.
over Herder, and that one's good for Conley.
Yeah, but it was Al Horford and like a second-round pick, and I got Mitchell. They offered me Mitchell Robinson, and then I only wanted Cam Reddish, but they wouldn't take it. Like the cap didn't work, so then I decided to go after Porter too, and I had to give up George Hill, Hamid Diallo, two future first-round picks, and a second-round pick. I didn't give him this year's first-round pick though. I gave him a 2022 and a 2024, and then I don't remember what year the second-round pick was. So I definitely had to give up, you know, something. Are we really going to try to put... Okay.
Pass to Beasley.
Step back. Let's go. Ah!
Rebound by Ingles. Utah leading. Now here's Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Bogdanovich with it. Launches a three.
I like the step back. I like that he missed it more than anything.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. Pass to Dort.
I use 5.577 just because you think about it, man. After you've played however many games you play in the season, you get to the playoffs too, like, it's just long.
Uses the glass on the layup.
So I just do 5.577 because let's be honest, everyone's favorite part about running a franchise isn't the actual playing the games, man. It's the team building, man. It's the draft. It's the trades. It's all of that.
There's the drive. Dort grabs the miss. For Seattle, they've got 4 to 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's tough. I didn't not get a good look there.
And here's Ingles. Right wing. Outside Bogdanovich.
Yeah, so what I do, Jordan, is, you know, you think about it. We play Madden, right? And it's a 16-game season. That's nothing. That's easy to play.
So far in the fourth.
Oh, I thought I was going to get the floater there. So what I do is I aim for about 20 games in the regular season. So, I should have been a foul. So I'll play one, sim 3 or 4.
45% for the game.
I aim for about 20.
Outside Herder. Pass to Beasley. Tries from 6 feet.
Need that.
On that one. And Utah the other way now. Now Conley.
Gotta adjust our offensive play calling. So yeah, 20 games regular season is what I shoot for, and then every single playoff game, if you make it.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look.
That's why I do the 5-5.
Might want to go back to again.
That's good. Oh, come on, Hoarder.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
Because in the playoffs, you're more than likely going to play as many games as you did in the regular season.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert.
Ooh, he's got 4.
That's his 4th foul
Timeout? Good.
That's just his first
So let's just say you
back
do
with
4
his
games in the
He's
first series,
played thus far.
4 games in the next series. That's 8 games. And let's just say you go 6-6. You know, that's 20 games, just like that.
I mean, the
So now
ridiculous
you're at
production
40
beyond
games
the
just to get
arc.
to the next year.
They have to find a way to cool him down.
Ooh! Oh, I thought that was going to go in. That was a nice little floater.
Jazz shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the first quarter. Mitchell with the ball, picked by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball.
Yes, you do.
Picking him up. And Mitchell Robinson picks
I
him up.
tested that exclusively.
His first
When I
foul
was
of the
doing my
game.
progression regression, I was also checking out players. Now, the issue is progression regression really, does a number on
Nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 5 points now in this quarter.
um,
Turnaround for him since
has an
the
impact.
half.
Yeah, Chris, I'm the same way. Yeah, it's just fun.
Here's Reddish. Screen by Robinson. Takes it inside. And a
There
foul
we go. We
called
needed
on the way.
something. We're in
So
a
he'll
lull
take
here.
2 from the free throw line.
A strong element to Cam Reddish's game is his counter moves that leave defenders helpless.
And he knocks down the first one.
We haven't shot a free throw in a while.
No good on the second free throw.
And now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Why do we got? Whoa, no, this is a huge mismatch. Why?
Outside
Why?
Mitchell. Lets it go.
That's wet. Oh, we're lucky.
It's hauled in by Reddish. For Seattle, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
Nope.
Yes,
Ooh.
it's good.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime.
Well, yeah, but you simulate a bunch, so you lose more than that. You might not even make the playoffs either.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert.
Just so players like guys don't like trade for a guy and then instantly trade him after another game. Like 2K doesn't really implement it the proper way, but once you trade for a player, like you have to have them on your roster for 60 days once they play a game. But 2K, you don't really have a way of implementing that. They just do. You can either trade them or you can't.
5 to shoot. Up and over
And
to
so,
Conley. And that one's good. Gilt is
you should literally be able to trade a player and then trade him again because that's happened before in the NBA. Like a player's moved around from team to team to team because he never played for that team. But 2K doesn't know.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich.
That's oh my god. 2K doesn't understand that. So they don't have a way for you to trade a player a bunch of times before he actually plays.
Here in this fourth quarter. Gilgeous Alexander against Conley. Here's Reddish.
Trade approval, it helps.
But it's no good.
Some of the trades just don't make sense as far as they like stack up
Knock loose.
like players at one position.
Mitchell. Mitchell double team. On the wing, Ingles.
And that's the only reason that I. No!
Shot. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Gilgeous Alexander into the lane.
Huge. We need that. We cannot score right now. Their defense is nuts. Yeah, the logic isn't always there, so I just turn it. I just turn it that way, so players don't trade players a bunch, or trade for a player, play with them 2 times, and trade him again. People abuse that, and you can't do that. They have to be there for 60 days once they play a game.
Now Conley. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Ooh.
He's got 12 points in just the second half.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Pass to Dort. And he drives in.
Oh my god, what a freaking move.
His nimbleness makes him
Let's go, Dort.
right at the rim.
A very quiet 13, I'll say that.
Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him.
go.
Here's Reddish. Driving to the basket. And it's
Woo!
Cam Reddish gets low.
We have not been able to do that much this game. That was nice.
Then the exclamation point.
Utah shooting the rock well at 46% to the middle. Here's Conley. And the officials
Oh.
whistle a foul on the shot.
Can't and want it. Take him out.
This one has turned into an absolute nail-biter. Yeah, at this point, you
Woo.
almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you get the ball in his hands.
1:21 left in the game. Pass to Robinson.
Nope, we're not going against
Alexander.
Gobert.
6 to shoot.
That's a good look.
It's wide
Ah.
off the rim. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. And it's
Wow.
in.
That's tough.
Hey, Mitchell's built.
Over a 7-footer nonetheless.
Number 5.
We're gonna have to put. Yup. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's do a little extra shooting on there, out there. Oh, apparently he. Did they not get my sub? I actually like these little highlights. We'll let it play.
55 seconds left in the final quarter.
Huge.
And he's going with
Oh, I needed to make that.
The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Mitchell.
Well, this is what they want from Herder.
All right, I need both of these and a stop.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Oh no!
His second attempt is
Way too good of a shooter for that to happen.
miss at the line. Down 2 baskets now.
And did not mean to do that. Did not know they were in the bonus. Shoot.
Good on first. Puts him up 5.
I think that's game.
And the second free
That's a
throw
big
no
miss.
good. Tough break there. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Herder. Fires
Make up for the missed free throw.
and he
Let's go!
And he's brought them within 2 points now. Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Okay, we can just play defense. We have a timeout left.
The NBA is about these moments.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell drives in.
No!
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line to prepare.
What?
I tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket.
Wow.
or a foul.
All right, we just gotta hope he splits them.
He hits the first one. And that makes it a 3-point
Dang
lead.
it.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game.
I will say that free throws seem to look a lot better in the second half. The CPU's definitely shot several. Why is this on freelance? I want to check to make sure I didn't actually have. Oh, it should just be defense only. Dang it. No wonder my stuff didn't stick.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Alright, we got the quick 2.
That was
That's not. We're just exchanging points here.
That's what they have to do at this point. Getting a little desperate at this stage, and the clock's a big factor. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This game's almost over, so I'm curious. Do you guys want to see me stream more
And it's a 4-point
of the attention to detail roster gameplay, or with regular 2K rosters next time I do this?
Gilgeous Alexander against Conway.
Uh,
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounding.
Controlling the glass,
Shoot.
maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything
Well, it was a good game.
he can do to help them in that area.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
Regular rosters, ATD. I can do both. Just curious what you want.
So he goes 2
I mean, my franchise is with the Supersonics. It's the Thunder, like my main one.
It's Herder on the wing. Let's go with a 3.
The difference is I don't have Herder and I don't have Mitchell Robinson. I have Rashawn Holmes instead.
42% from beyond the arc.
My roster's a little bit different.
College.
But I'm still the Supersonics. Alright.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz. Pulling out the W.
You want to see me play like a... Okay.
A tremendous finish.
Next time play like a really good team.
Very last moment to seal it. And so many times we see these close games won by the home team. And that'll do it, folks.
Do you have a series I can watch?
And Allie LaForce.
What do you mean when you say a series that you can watch?
Nice game. We'll see you next time.
Can you elaborate on that? They can't win them all, Antonio. I mean, it was good. I said I wasn't going to make any changes to the sliders, like, while I was playing with it. You know, I haven't played with his rosters yet, so overall, I think very strong. I mean, user blocks, we'll take a look at it, but 6 blocks. I actually thought it was more than that. So Jordan, I have a bunch of videos uploaded of like when I was testing sliders. They should all be on my channel page. You can go through it. But 47% versus 46. 38. They shot 21 free throws, guys. And they only shot 4 at the end from fouling. So that still would have been 17. That's crazy. Rebounds looks great. Turnovers 9 to 8. It's low, but I'll take it. The fact that the CPU and the user were very similar is nice, because normally the user has like 10, 12 turnovers and the CPU only has like 4 or 5. The user 3-point percentage is a little high. Is one game, so I'm not going to be like, oh, let's go change it. Everything else looks, I mean, their 3-point percentage looks great. Their 3-point attempts look solid. Points in the paint, 38, 32. I mean, honestly, guys, this looks really strong. I'm not sure I would change anything after one game. Bojan, wow. He had 26 and Donovan had 27. Rudy Gobert is typical, no scoring, but all the rebounds. Only 1 block. Very, very intriguing. I'm actually, like, feeling it a little bit. So, I mean, whoever's really want to see superstars, here's the schedule. So I'm not gonna stream the game now. I got to go play some Warzone. But like, what are you thinking? There's the Bucks down there, Lakers, Clippers down there, Pelicans for Zion, and anybody? This will be again next time I stream. Okay, I just want to make sure they didn't have anybody injured. We'll just do the Blazers. No! Well, that sucks. I have no other... I don't know how I'm going to do this here. That sucks. I lose Mitchell Robinson. Alright, so next game will be against... If you guys are curious, normally it should be defense only. And... yeah, you can see how I had my... how I have everything set up. Similar to my video that I put out. So... Alright guys, that's it for the stream. Thanks for checking it out, and of course keep in touch, comments, whatever, and I'll try to get this stream going in the next couple days. Till next time though.